What's up, traders? Welcome to another section of the Greatness Forex Academy. In this video, we're going to be making a breakdown of the pairs we'll be added to our watch list this coming week, and also I'll be showing to you how to trade trend continuation and trend reversals. So this is a bonus. This is a free forex education for you before I break down the pairs we'll be added to our watch list, because from henceforth, from this moment onward, we will not be trading with the trend only, but also be trading reversal trends. We'll also be trading trend continuation and counter trends. So in this video, I will show to you how we're going to be doing this, and also show to you the pairs we'll be adding to our watch list. So without wasting much of your time, let's get straight into the video and see what we've got. Okay, now first of all, let me explain to you what it means to trade with the trend and trade counter trend. Okay, let's say this is a resistance zone, this is a support zone. I want to give you a scenario for both uptrend and a downtrend. Okay, now for trend continuation, if this market is moving to the upside, there was a pullback, there was also an impulse, pullback, the next impulse would break this region, pullback. Okay, let me take off the two first and explain this to you. Okay, if there is an uptrend, impulse, correction, impulse, the next correction we come and retest this former resistance, because that's the main thing, the most important thing for us, resistance turn support. The next impulse will come and retest it. Now understand that 90% of the time the market does not come back to retest this support. Sometimes it can decide to pull down and turn from somewhere here, pull down and turn from somewhere here, without getting to touch this support area, this resistance turn support area, which is a key level. But let me give you an example with this. If you have a rule-based strategy, you should know your rules, and if you know how to use the Fibonacci, you should know where it will move from, where the retracement will get to. I can't share mine with you, it's meant for the student alone, but what I can share with you now is what I'm giving. Now the market will move with another impulse, then a correction. Now it is during this correction you start looking for entries at this region on the lower time frame. What's your entry rule as certified? You follow the market to the upside. The same for a downtrend. The market is moving with impulse, correction, the next impulse. Then you expect the next correction to at least retest the former support, now to resistance, which does not happen 90% of the time. It will come for a retest. Another impulse will break this support, which is now to resistance, come for a retest, and that's how the market moves in waves. It is now the next support, turn resistance. You start looking for your entries, and immediately you get your entry, you follow it to the next area, because it's going to break this resistance. So this is how to trade with trend continuation, trading with the trend, not trading against the trend. If you see the market, first of all, what you do is identify a trending market. Secondly, you find your key levels, your areas where you follow the trend to either the upside or the downside. Now, how do you trade trend reversals? Let me give you an example with this. Now, if this is a resistance area, now this is support area. Let me draw another one as a support area. Now, if the market is currently, okay, let's start with this. If the market is currently trending to the downside, now the market serves as resistance here, move again, serve as resistance here, move again, serve as resistance here, and the market started trending to the downside. This area will become what? Resistance, support on resistance. The market will move to the downside. This area will become what? Support on resistance. It will move to the downside, and the market will break this region. It will now form what? W formation. You expect every W formation for a retest to the neckline and a break of this area again. Retest to the neckline, a break of this area again, retest to this area, and currently, as you can see, the market is currently trending up. Here it was trending down, now it's trending up. What should you be looking for? You will be looking for buy opportunity only, because once the market retests this area, you will see a buy opportunity here for it to break this region to the upside. So most swing traders will be waiting at this region for a long opportunity, while day traders will wait for a rejection here. They will take the short to this former resistance turn support. Many persons will be waiting for it to get here. They will take a shot from here, from the 1 hour or 50 minutes time frame, and their take profit will be at this region. Now 90% of the, or let me say, okay, one daily candle that will retrace to this area, just like this Euro USD, this one daily candle, this bullish bearish candle, one daily candle that will trace to this area can give a huge move from the on the 1 hour or 15 minutes time frame, and in that way you can make about 50 or more pips. Now imagine taking 10 trades like that. So now what I'm talking about now is that once you get here, instead of you to be shorting for short period of time, or waiting for it to get here for a long, you will know the market is going to take a new move here and it will start trending to the downside. How do you know that? That I will show to you when with the live chart very soon. The same for an uptrend. This area has been rejected, serving as support, and suddenly the market started impulsing to the upside and then started impulsing to the downside. In this region now, if you start looking for short only, but immediately the market gets here, you start looking for long opportunity. Why? If you check the previous data, this area has been rejected several times. Same thing with here, previous data, this area has been rejected several times. Now, how do you trade this? You must have a rule-based strategy, but I will share to you a secret on how to trade this now. But how do I share the secret? The secret is double top and double bottom. Double top and double bottom. Once the market get to a region like this, from the daily time frame, you should expect the 4-hour time frame to either form a double top, and for the downtrend, you should expect the 4-hour time frame to either form a double bottom for either the 4-hour time frame or the 1-hour time frame before you take this short opportunity. This is a secret I just shared with you. Now let me show you how I use this secret to trade NZD-JPY. And though I left the trade so early because I entered on Thursday, but I knew that's going to give me a trend continuation. That's a reversal, a counter trend, and I know it's going to give me a huge move. Now let's switch over to NZD-JPY. NZD-JPY, let me show you how I did this. Now NZD-JPY, while the market was impulsing to the upside, you can see this area serve as resistance, sorry, support here, serve as resistance here, resistance here. This area has rejected this market. Now it started impulsing to the downside, and suddenly it started moving to the upside and it turned to an uptrend. Now at this region now, I'm looking for long opportunity only. Now we took a long here, because the market retested it, and immediately got to this area, we took our profit, and immediately got to this area. Most of my students were waiting because they all learned trend reversal, trend continuation. Very soon they will be learning trend reversal. Almost everyone was waiting for what? A retest to this region to either add on to their position if you are holding their long already, or take a new trade at this region. Everybody was waiting to long here as swing traders, while some day traders already took a short here, because these two candles is a huge move from the 1 hour or 15 minutes time frame. Let me just say this one candle, because I traded just this one candle. I entered on Thursday and I closed that same Thursday. I think I held the trade for about 6, 7, 8 hours, if I'm not mistaken, or 12 hours, the whole day. Now, why did I know this area will serve as a reversal? The market will reverse from this area. I knew this area has been rejected several times from previous data. And immediately the market got here. What did I do? I switched over to the 4-hour time frame, and I was waiting for what I just told you, a double top, a double bottom, for an uptrend, for a downtrend, a double top. Now immediately the market got here. Some people were in short already, and so stop loss were here. No stop loss was hit, except your stop loss was too tight. It must have been hit. Immediately some took this short here. Me, I wasn't in the short because I knew it had a structure to battle with here. Your take profit will battle with structure. What did I have to do? I waited for a double top. Immediately the first one moved down, there was another move to the upside. It gave me a double top, and this was when I started looking for my entry, and immediately my entries were satisfied. I took this trade somewhere here, and I held it. This was my take profit from the daily time frame, because this was a structure area from the daily time frame. I took profit here, and as you can see, the structure was broken and it's coming for a retest now. This is telling you this is now a pure downtrend. Now, how did I know the market will change trend here? With what I just told you, trade reversal, look previous data and wait for a double top or a double bottom to be formed, or any chart pattern, and use your entry rules to follow it. If you go over to the 1 hour time frame, this was just one candle move from the daily time frame. You can see it, one candle gave all this, one candle move gave all this. So this is a huge move from the 1 hour 15 minutes time frame. This is a double top, and my entry was somewhere here, and I followed it to the downside. If you go over to the 15 minutes time frame, you can see this is a huge move as well. It's a huge move. If you cut this, you'll be in a good profit. So these are the three trend reversals. So the two pairs will be added to our watch list this week are all based on trend reversals. As you can see, we are holding Euro CAD, CAD JPY, CAD CHF, GBP JPY, Euro USD, risk free already. So we'll be adding AUD CAD and SZD USD to our watch list this week. And why are we going to be adding them? Because I saw an obvious top, a zone. Support and resistance are not just areas, they are zones in the market that the market tend to respect and can go test it many times. If you move it back, you will see this area has been respected several times. If you move it, you can see it serves as support here, resistance here, broke it, serves as support here, support here, resistance here, and now it's serving a resistance again. Now after getting this move, what you should be looking for on the daily time frame is the same push. As you already see here, there was a push, and the 4 hour time frame, you should expect a double top, which I think is about to form now. As you can see, I'm expecting the market to come and form another top here before I start looking for entry. If I don't see the top, then there is no trade. So this also added to your watch list. If you also take your trend line, you should know that markets tend to break this trend line anytime, any day, very soon. Market can just break this trend line when it's about changing trend. This will now be a counter trend line because we are trading counter trends. We are trading against the trend. So this will be a counter trend line after the market has formed its top and it's coming down. It's going to break this trend line. And if you are not in the trade already, you can add on here. Now as for NZD USD, also NZD USD, the double top already formed, but this was the top. This was the top, serve as resistance here, and it's also coming to serve as resistance in this area. So let me delete this. And if you go back, if you move it back, you will see it's serving as a zone from previous data. As you can see, resistance, and now it's about serving as resistance here again. So you should expect a double top to be formed from the 4 hour time frame or 1 hour to take your short. And as you can see, the double top already formed here and missed this trade, and it has been retested that the market is about moving to the downside. And also you can see a counter trend line here in case the market is about changing trend. This counter trend line is going to serve as another entry opportunity in case you are not in the trade already. This is a counter trend line. Let me take it this way. No need to. Okay, this is a counter trend line. So the markets tend to break this trend line once it's about to pass it to the downside. So as you can see, these are the pairs we have to add to our watch list this week: AUD CAD and NZD USD trading trade reversals, counter trend, that is we are trading against the trend. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, share to your friends and family so we can grow. Remember, we have many good plans for you. Once we hit 1,000 subscribers, both on our Telegram and our YouTube, you're going to enjoy all the goodies we have for you. I believe you're going to enjoy them. I can't start unleashing them to you now because they are great plans for you, or because I believe what we are giving you just here for free is what many persons are paying for in other academy or other paying for from their mentors. So don't forget, subscribe, share to your friends and family. Join us on Telegram. Check the description below. All our social media handles are there. Join us, follow us, and get our free knowledge every single day, every single time. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Have a wonderful, peaceful week ahead. God bless.